Hello everyone, and welcome back to another very beautiful chess game by Paul Keres against the Hungarian chess champion Peter Dely this time. So this chess game was played in 1970. So let me introduce Paul Keres' opponent. So his opponent Dely was international chess grandmaster, and he was one of the strongest Hungarian chess players in the 1960s and in 1970s, and he won the Hungarian chess championship in 1969. Okay, so this is a brief information about Peter Dely. And Paul Keres was of course one of the greatest chess players ever to have never become the world chess champion. And this is a very beautiful, a very exciting and instructive attacking chess game. So we have the open Sicilian, and then g6 and Maroczy bind of the Sicilian defense, c4, and knight to f6, developing the pieces, exchanging, so mobilizing the army for both players, and then h4. So basically Paul Keres is showing his intention pretty clearly. So he wants to push the pawn and he wants to open the h-file and then unleash a brutal attack on the h-file. So we have f5 and we can put question mark next to this move. Black should have considered h5 closing the door, but maybe then pushing the g-pawn is possible. But we have f5 and this is going to weaken the king side. So knight is getting in, and then e5. Now the d-pawn is weak. So Paul Keres played queen to a3, and Paul Keres points out black's weakness on d6. So blocking, and then bishop to g5, and you can see that his pieces function perfectly, and also aiming on e7 with attacking the queen, so queen to d7. But Paul Keres castled on the queen side, and white has perfect activity of his pieces. Black is lacking behind in the development. Dely's bishop is stuck on c8, disconnecting the rooks. We can say Keres has won the opening battle. So knight to e4, and then queen to e3, defending on f2, and then h6. But in this position, Paul Keres played a crafty move. Is this a pawn sacrifice by the very strong Hungarian chess grandmaster? Well, Paul Keres played g4, sacrificing the bishop for opening the h-file for the attack. Incredible move by Paul Keres. Bishop sacrifice, he wants to open the file and unleash hell on the king. But in this position, can you see what happens if bishop takes on h6? Then knight takes on f2, and things are getting complicated, forking the rooks, and if capturing the knight, bishop takes. So okay, so Keres played g4. Keres was very smart, very crafty. So h takes on g5, and then h takes on g5 with opening the h-file, so attacking the pawn, but then lifting the rook up with defending, and also white has enough time to double his rooks and build a strong attacking position on the h-file. So knight to c5, and then doubling. Keres doubles, mission accomplished. So f takes on g4, but then here comes b4, a very beautiful move actually. So knight to a4, and then c5, so kicking the knight back, giving the walking papers to the knight, and then Keres simply opens c4. So with this move, Paul Keres clears the path for the light square bishop. So now he can place his bishop on c4, aiming the king. So bishop to e6, attacking the knight. And what would you do in this position? Guess the move for white. g6, exclamation point, clamping king's potential escape route on f7. A brilliant knight sacrifice by Paul Keres. He sacrificed two pieces for the attack, but here comes the final crushing blow, a hammer blow, rook to h8, that's check. And this is the only move. And then here comes another sacrifice, rook takes on h8 by Paul Keres, and this was the final hammer blow. Peter Dely resigned. The possible continuation, this is very simple. If king takes, then black is getting checkmated. And after rook takes bishop, if king to g7, black is losing by force. g7, that's check, also attacking the rook, and then capturing the rook with queen, with promoting the queen, and the black king is not going to see the light of the day. So queen takes, what else? Rook takes, and black is falling into pieces. What a game by Paul Keres. So, okay, he sacrificed 2 pieces for the attack, and this was some sort of clearance sacrifice. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more beautiful attacking chess games. Do take care, stay safe, and bye bye.